Hello, and welcome to Hello Word, the podcast where we explore the richness of the English language, one word at a time. I'm Alex, your host, and today's word of the day is audience. Audience is a noun and refers to a group of people who are watching or listening, whether it's a live performance, a broadcast, or even this very podcast. Let's dive into how audience works in everyday language. For instance, when you say, "The audience clapped enthusiastically at the end of the play," you're describing the group of people enjoying the performance. It's also used when discussing listeners or viewers of media, like in, "Our podcast has a growing audience of language enthusiasts." Now, let's look at some synonyms for audience. Words like spectators, viewers, and listeners are often used depending on the context. For example, the spectators at the soccer match were on the edge of their seats, or the viewers loved the finale of the TV series, and the listeners appreciated the soothing voice of the radio host. On the other hand, antonyms of audience highlight the contrast. Words like performers, presenters, or speakers are used to describe the people addressing or entertaining the audience. For instance, the performers took a bow after the show, or the speaker delivered an inspiring lecture. In daily life, you might use audience in many contexts. You might say, "I felt nervous addressing the audience during the presentation," or "the comedian connected well with the live audience." It's also a term that applies online, like when you talk about the audience for a YouTube video or a social media post. Here are some more examples in sentences. The audience erupted in applause at the end of the concert. She tailored her message to fit her target audience, and the movie attracted a large audience on its opening weekend. That wraps up today's exploration of the word audience. To recap, we learned that audience refers to a group of people watching or listening, explored its synonyms like spectators and listeners, and antonyms such as performers and speakers, and saw how it's used in everyday language. If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe to Hello Word and leave a review. Your support helps others discover the show. I'd love for you to share your own sentence using audience in the comments. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.